G'day ladies and gentlemen, my name is Doctor. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video guys, I'm starting up a new Let's Play series, one that I hopefully will complete. This is a game called Firewatch. It was gifted to me by a mate who thought I'd do a Let's Play, who thought I should do a Let's Play, my words are bad, on it, and yeah, it's a pretty fun game. It's basically a walking simulator. It's really story focused, if you get my drift. Which means that I wouldn't be talking that much during this Let's Play because there is a lot of dialogue in this game. But hopefully I'll be able to get some chances to speak and stuff. Now, I have already played the game a bit. I have only got up to day 2. I haven't progressed anywhere further than that. And the reason why I've already played the game, I wanted to go in this game completely new, just like you guys probably watching right now. Unfortunately, for some reason, my recording software had a bit of audio trouble. The audio would basically be non-existent through most of the video and occasionally pop in for like a second or two. It was really weird, and the recording was basically made useless. So, especially since it's, you know, a dialogue-focused game. So this is my second crack at a recording. Hopefully this works. Now I also will be uploading this series every day. Well, I'll try to do it every day. Basically, from what I've seen, this game is quite long. I've just seen a review and I've seen people get up to like day 70. I'm not sure if it's one day at a time, or anything, or if it skips a few days or something like that, but from what I can see, it's a long game, and that's why I want to be uploading it every day. If I get through the game and complete it in like 2 days or something, then I'll probably upload it about every 2 days. I'll probably leave an annotation or a message on screen to tell you guys basically what I'm doing when I'm editing it. So we're going to go new game. That's both my save files. And we're going to start a new game. Now this part 1 is going to be a prologue because there is a long text sort of origin-ish story to this. I'm going to try and go with different choices in this prologue than I'd made in the previous part, the previous recording that failed. So we're getting a note from the developers there. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. So this game does take place in the 1970s and 80s. So it's quite old. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professionals and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. That got me last time as well. I apologize for my reading, by the way, in this part, guys. It's probably going to be terrible. I'm recording this at like 9 o'clock at night, and I've had a long day of school, so yeah. Don't judge me, please. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals, or your mates. You approach her. You are drunk. This guy sounds perfectly Aussie. Now, last time I went with this option, so I'm going to go with this one. You slur the word major and it smells like cause? Sure? I don't fucking know. I'm illiterate. I'll admit it. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says. I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? That's funny. Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. Fuck yeah! It's like achievement of my life. Okay, we are in an elevator. Now, for some reason, this game likes to lock off at about 40 frames a second on my computer. I've tried going down to low settings, and even still, that's just, it still locks off at like 30 to 40 frames a second. So I do apologize for the frame rate. So we're in some sort of parking garage here. Guess this is our truck. Yep. We call them utes in Australia for all you American viewers. We call them utes. UTE. You date for over a year, so it's about 1976. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school and with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers on the deck. You drink beer about anywhere. Sounds definitely like an Australian. Julie wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring him with her to a class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Now, last time I went with the beagle, so I'm going to go with the German Shepherd. Named Mayhem. Mayhem is an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet, all rolled into one. That's nice. So this is 4 years later. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. I completely had a mind blank there. What do you think about kids? She asks. I should actually do audiobooks. Kids, well, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple of little idiots. We're gonna go with this option because I went with that option last time. So, one day she looks away out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has a body of an undergrad, but I don't know why that study stuff. Oh, fucking no. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says it, laughing it off. Alright. One day, okay? One day, okay? One day, she says. Fuck me. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on a Sunday morning. What is wrong with me? Oh, we're back out in the woods with our truck. Okay, it's been closed off. Alright. Thoroughfare Trailhead. Looks like we got some sort of map here. So we're coming this way. We're off the map at the moment, I guess. Alrighty. This game is absolutely beautiful. Look at the birds. This is absolutely beautiful. Astonishing artwork here. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call and you're getting worried and angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having fun. Having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Oh god, I'm bad. You get mad. Damn right I should. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. Jesus Christ. And she tells you to fuck off and not to be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Oh god. I can already see where this shit is going. Julia likes to draw. She draws plants from her research and draws all the places she goes. Let us frolic like Victoria's Secret models because I am quite the model myself. Look, we're rock climbing here. I'm just gonna stand back and just hang on. Fucking, that's a screenshot. Look at that. Look at the sunset and everything. Actually, that was the sunset. Huge orange sky this afternoon, actually. Look at the birds. Look at the tree. Look at the grass. Look at the dirt. Look at myself. Look at the sun. Space to climb over obstacles. Alrighty. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town, and it brings in the folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Mayhem runs away. May my move fuck the dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. I want to scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, and you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Can I make pew pew noises? Pew pew. Plans on having kids get waylaid by work. 1984. Julie gets offered a job at Yale and get offered at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. Is Connecticut really that far away from Colorado? I apologize for my American knowledge of geography. I think what, Colorado's Midwest? I'm not sure where Connecticut is. I think, is it southeast? Like above Louisiana somewhere? I don't know. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Now this is where I did go with convince her not to take the job, so I want to go with agree. But I mean, come on, that's 2,000 miles. Yeah, I'm gonna get up at what, 4 AM every morning and don't get back home until 11. Great. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that it'll be hard, but she'll do it if you don't want to move. You tell her not to pass it up if she wants it. She agrees and flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Okay. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it at a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Okay. Julia was found crying in the stairwell. This one, because I went with that one last time. It works. Okay. You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. Okay, we're at a campsite here. Got like a little journal. Is this the only thing I can pick up? See? Oh, it's Goldman, not Coleman. Coleman is a camping brand, so I guess they couldn't really do that. Oh god, nudie bits. Do I need to blur that out to put it on YouTube? There was Lead Dick. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar and see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason, and she is brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family and they are crushed, and they begin to make trips from their home in Australia to visit her. Now, I really want to see if that piece of text here is actually where the player is playing the game. So like in America, it'd be like, say, if you were playing it saying, I don't know, California, it'd say California instead of Australia. I wonder if that's just fixed text, like they're just putting in Australia because fucking Australia. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. This doesn't look good. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house, and you count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. I'm going to move her into a full-time care facility, because I am a kind, considering person. You know, I don't trust myself with, medical expertise or anything. God, this game is beautiful. F12. Fucking screenshot. Look at the fog down there. F12. Alright, let's head back up this part. Oh, we're sprinting. Yeah, so it's weird. R is sprint in this game, not left shift. Left shift is to bring up your radio when we eventually get that. So that's cool. That's an elk. Decides to run away. I thought it was actually going to charge me first, because I've heard elk do charge sometimes, especially like doing mating season. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. So it seems like we're getting a little bit distant. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. Okay. I quite like my testicles. Please don't do that. You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. Good. 1989. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be closer to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you want to see a therapist. Yeah, well, I actually not going to reveal that actually. Don't want that part of me known on the interwebs. No doubt you guys can probably already guess. You always really like Susan. Are we going to get into a affair here? Months go by. Mayhem dies. No! No, the dog died. That's really weird though, because like my dog survived until like 14 years and then he died, and this dog, what was that, like 1980 that they got the dog? So he's only like survived 9 years. Oh, then again, they got him from the pound, so he might have been a bit older. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. That's sad. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming up and you see a ad in the paper for a job. You take it. And we're loading in. Now, I am going to end it just after here, guys, just because I really want to cut these down to about 20 minutes. I don't want you guys sitting here for an hour watching these and stuff. So this is our tower. This is where we're going to live for the rest of the game. Looks like there's a pretty it's pretty nice, I guess. Let's head upstairs. Very secure. And again, I guess no one's out here, really. Oh. That's our companion Delilah's lookout. I know that because I've already played the game. Lol. That is something of a hazard. Could bump my head. Look at... oh my god, this game. So beautiful. Another screenshot. Another screenshot. Fucking another screenshot. So beautiful. Looks like our thing is boarded up. Okay, we closed it. We didn't have to. We have still have backpack on. Put that down, Jesus. Turn the generator on. Awesome.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hey there, Delilah. This is probably copyrighted. Yes, definitely. I'm just not gonna sing. I'm gonna try not to.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
A lot.
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
You know, my wife is in shambles. She's got dementia.
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I...
Can I turn this off?
Forever?
And, like, turn her off?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Jesus, okay, oh, I like this one.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow, and you're just out here until the heat dies down, and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Firewatch. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to leave a like. And in next episode, we'll be taking on, we're going to day 1. And can I put a break in here, please?
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess
Shut
good
the fuck
afternoon.
up. Don't forget to subscribe for more Firewatch.
Anyway,
Shut up.
There's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can
Gonna
see
wait
you
for
at
this
your desk,
person
so
to
call me when you're ready.
stop. Okay. See you in the next one.